Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to all the participants. You will all be on mute. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Okay. Thank you, Apurva. I would just like to warmly welcome all of you all. I hope Ashni is over here. Ashni, are you here? Ashni, I would like to see you on video. So we are very happy to welcome you on behalf of Matushri Manibai Shivji Devji KVO Kanya Keroni Fund. It is an organization which is working for the past 53 years in the area of women education. And one second, Ashni is saying I cannot do it. Basically, it is there since 53 years and you're all young children. So I'm going to make it very simple for you all to understand that women education, girl education was not so popular in the past. And there were many girls who wanted to get educated but were not able to for several reasons. And one was finance. And the second was because the vision was that the girl has to be in the house. So why educate her beyond school? Anyway, she has to take care of the kitchen and the family. So with that, women were not educating themselves so much. Finally, what happened was there were visionaries, there were people in the past who finally decided that they would like to invest energies many of y'all, our girls, were not only getting educated, but getting educated in a field like French, which is very good. And Ashni is your speaker for the day. And she's going to take you all through the journey of French for the next 3 days. That is today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Y'all will have to be on mute. And also the request is to put your videos off. If you want to ask a question, there is a chat box, or you can also raise your hands and Ashni will take it up and take it further. And Ashni herself has completed her B level in French from Allianz, and she will definitely be able to give you all a very nice introduction in French. And I'm sure that you will be connected to Matushri Manibai and learn more about this trust, more about this organization during these 3 days. We will introduce about the trust little by little. And I'm sure that you will, it will be a very, very enterprising session for you. Ashni, are you there on both the groups? I can't see your video on the other group. Are you the co-host there?
Yeah, I'm on the other one.
Okay, I can't see your video on the other one. Can you pin yourself on the other one? Spotlight. Because otherwise you're not visible.
I'm trying to figure out the spotlight option.
Yeah, you'll have to work on that. Right, this is good. So now here we have Ashni, who's going to take us further. And I request everyone to maintain discipline. Please support her. She's communicating through two Zoom sessions. and that's how we are able to accommodate many more. This one Zoom session is closed. Please do not try to enter. Now we are not going to admit anyone in the Zoom call one. There is another Zoom link that has been provided. I request everyone to start entering from there. And Ashni, wish you all the best. And thank you for the wonderful work that you have done and for the good contribution that you're doing to the community and the society. Uh, we wish you the very best in the journey for these 3 days. And we hope that all the participants will enjoy this introductory session in French. Thank you. Ashni, you can also introduce yourself a little more.
Thank you, Ila ma'am. Everybody, hello, good evening, Jai Jinendra. My name is Ashni Sanjay Mamania, and I'm going to be your trainer for the next 3 days. So before starting, I'll just let you know a few things about myself. I have done my bachelor's in economics and I've completed my B2 level in French, and currently I teach French in an international school. Also, I have done 2 Cambridge courses in teaching French. Currently, I'm learning Spanish and I've been associated with Mathushi Moneybain Fund since a long time, and I really appreciate everything that they are doing. It is really commendable. So let's not waste any further time and we can start. So here are a few things here and there before we begin to the exact session. Firstly, please keep yourselves on mute. That is going to be very important. And also make sure that you do not do any extra chats on the comment box, because I might miss an important doubt in case you are chatting over there. So there's no need to write any greetings, any salutations over there. Only if you have doubts, please put it down and I'll go through it and then I can respond.
I would just like to add to tell all the participants that you need to work with a book and pen. That is one. And the learning material, Ashni will be giving you all at the end of every session. So there will be some material that you will get, but however, y'all please work at it also in your books.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So that's about it. So before beginning, one last thing. Before beginning, let's have one last thing, a few basic facts about the language that you are learning. First of all, I would like to tell you that French is the second most spoken language in the world, which makes it very useful career-wise, opportunity-wise, and even for leisure purpose. Secondly, French is spoken in every continent of the world. More than 29 countries recognize French as one of their very important languages. And one disclaimer before I start, the spellings and the pronunciations in French are quite different. So what you are going to hear is going to be different. So please make sure that whenever I'm pronouncing some word, you also pronounce it with me. So it is going to be easier for everyone. Okay? So let's not waste any further time and we'll get started. I'm sharing the screen on both the sessions and we'll start with the greetings then. Okay. So I hope it is visible on both the sessions. I just want to request to remove me from co-host in the second meeting because it is giving me waiting room notifications and I'm not able to operate the phone. So I cannot scroll. Yeah. So we'll start. So of course, any language we need to begin with its greetings. So here also we are going to begin with some very useful and easy greetings in French. Before starting, one more thing that you need to do is, you need to know is that there are 2 types of greetings in French, formal and informal. So what are formal greetings? Formal greetings are something that you use to speak to elders or strangers or somebody whom you want to respect. And informal greetings are the ones which you use with your friends or maybe with somebody whom you know from a very long time. Yes, I will be sending these things to you after the class. So if I want to explain formal and informal in a very basic manner, it would be हिंदी में अगर आप कहीं पे भी आप यूज करते हैं, आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आपने खाना खाया, आप everywhere which we use, that is the formal greeting. And wherever we use तू या तुम क्या कर रहे हो, तुमने खाना खाया, that is the informal greeting. So that's about it. And now we can dive into the actual class. The first greeting. It is good morning. Formally, it is called bonjour. So I would want everybody to be on mute, but repeat the word after me. I'll be repeating it twice, thrice, and I would like everybody to repeat it after me for your pronunciation to be better. Bonjour. Bonjour. And informally, it is called salut. Salut. Bonjour. Salut. Bonjour and salut are the formal and informal way of saying hello or good morning. There is another word for good morning, but bonjour is widely used, so you are good to go with this. Second, we have good afternoon, which is same for both formal and informal. It is called bon après midi. Bon après midi. Bon après midi. Okay. So that was the second one. Moving to the third part, good evening. So how do we pronounce good evening? Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Again, it is same for formal and informal. Bonsoir. So if we are talking right now, that is around 5:30 or maybe after 6 o'clock, we'll be greeting each other as bonsoir. The next one is welcome. So now please everybody pay attention and make a note that this is not the welcome that you say to thank you. किसी ने आपको thank you बोला, कोई एक पाके thank you चे, तो he who welcome नाय. This is not that welcome. This is the welcome which you say when somebody is coming to your house or coming to your place. You say welcome to my house. This is that welcome, not the welcome that you use with thank you. So welcome is called bienvenue. 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 Welcome is bienvenue. Okay. Now let's move to the next word, Mr. So how do you say some Mr. So-and-so, Miss so-and-so? We'll be learning that. Mr. is called Monsieur. 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 If you see, it's written in a very different way and I'm pronouncing it quite differently. So please pay attention to how I'm pronouncing. Mr. is called Monsieur. Again, it is same for formal and informal. Now, Mrs. Mrs. is something, a greeting or an address that you use for a married woman. And for Mrs., we have the word Madame. 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 Monsieur and Madame. One more thing, Madame can be used for a teacher also. So if you want to address any teacher, you can say Madame, whether she is married or unmarried. Next, let's move to Miss. Miss is the address that you use for a unmarried girl. This pronunciation is a little tricky, so please be with me. Mademoiselle. 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 Keep repeating after me. That's going to be good for you. Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle means miss. So the three words were Monsieur, Madame, Mademoiselle. Monsieur, Madame, Mademoiselle. Moving forward. Now, one very important question, if you know French, you should of course know to ask people what is your name, and you should know to reply to it. So that is the next thing that we'll be touching. What is your name? What is your name will be told in two different ways. Formally, it is asked differently, and informally, it is asked differently. So let's begin formally. Again, the pronunciation is going to be different from the spelling, so please be with me. Como, whose, appelez, vous. Como, vous, appelez, vous. Como, vous, appelez, vous. So you might have noticed one thing here. These two words are exactly the same in spelling, but I'm pronouncing it differently. Okay, somebody cannot understand my voice. My voice is cracking. Facing the same issue, or is it for a few people only? Is my voice cracking for everyone? Okay, if it is cracking for some people and not for the others, then I think it is a connection issue from your side. You will have to go to a place where the Wi-Fi is a little stronger. Even I will try to make it. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah, okay. I have been unmuted. It's great. So we can stop talking and we can continue here now. We were on what is your name? So there are two ways of telling that. Let's begin. Como vous appelez-vous? Como vous appelez-vous? Como vous appelez-vous? So if you notice, the spelling of these two words are same, but I pronounced it differently. So there is a reason for it, that whenever a word is followed by the next word starting with a vowel. So whenever the next word is starting with a vowel, you pronounce the last letter of the previous word properly, clearly. Otherwise, the last letter is not pronounced properly. Okay? I'll repeat it once more. Whenever there is a word starting with a vowel, for the previous word, you pronounce the last letter very clearly, properly. Otherwise, you don't pronounce the last letter generally. Okay? Repeating it again. Como, vous, appelez, vous. Como, vous, appelez, vous. Como, vous, appelez, vous. And informally, it is a little easier. Como, como, tu t'appelles. Como, tu t'appelles. Como, tu t'appelles. Como, tu t'appelles. Como, vous, appelez-vous. That was formal. And como, tu t'appelles. This is informal. Moving ahead to the answer of this question. The answer is je, ma, pelle, pelle. Je, ma, pelle, pelle. Je, ma, pelle. Somebody is telling me to teach the alphabets first. I understand that in English we learn the alphabets first, but for foreign languages like French, first you are taught the salutations to get familiar with the language. After that, you are taken through alphabets. So we'll be following that pattern only. This is the pattern that you follow in school also. In schools, if you learn, I'm a school teacher, we don't teach alphabets first. We have to teach words first and then move to alphabets. And about the dog, it is not at my place. It is from outside, so I cannot help it. The windows are also closed. It's coming from outside. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Je, ma, pelle. Je, ma, pelle. Je, ma, pelle. Je, ma, pelle. Let's move to the next one. The question, how are you? Let's see how are you is called in French. Let's move to how are you. Again, there are two ways of saying how are you. Formal and informal. Let's look at both of them. Formal way is como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. Is nobody able to listen or only problem with one person? Others are able to hear my voice. Now there is no dog barking also. Yeah, so I'm sorry that problem is from your side, whoever complained about no voice. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, Vu. And informally, it is called como estaba. Como estaba. Como estaba. Como estaba. And there is one more way of saying that informally, estaba. You can only ask a person, estaba. Estaba. This problem is only with Pooja. She cannot hear anything. And Sava, sir. Sava. I repeat once more. Como tale vu. Como tale vu. Como stava. Como tale vu. Como stava. And the third one is Sava. Sava. Yeah. Again, I'm calling it tale and not ale because this word is starting with a vowel. So the previous word last letter will be pronounced. Because ale is starting with a vowel, so previous word last letter is pronounced properly. So it becomes como tale. It is como tale. And it is como sava, sir. Como sava. Once again, repeating the pronunciation. Como talez-vous? Como talez-vous? Then, como sava? Sir, como sava? Sir. Now, answers to this can be multiple. There can be multiple answers to the same question because you can be feeling good, you can be feeling bad, you can be feeling okay, different things, correct? So we have different answers for how are you. Let's go through different answers now. If you are feeling very well, very good, very happy, there are three ways of saying it. First one is tre. Bien. Très bien. Très bien. And you can also say je vais bien. Je vais bien. Très bien. Je vais bien. Très bien. Je vais bien. I would request not to put any unnecessary messages in the chat box, otherwise I'll miss some important doubts. Très bien. Je vais bien. And if you want to say the same thing informally, how will you say it? Ça va bien. Ça va bien. Ça va bien. Repeating all the three words again. Très bien. Très bien. Je vais bien. Très bien. Je vais bien. And the last one, ça va bien. Okay. So let's move to the next one. If you are feeling not bad, okay, something like that, I'm already sharing my screen. To the people on the second group, I'm already sharing my screen. You should be able to see. The screen share is on. Okay. Not bad is pamal. 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 Pa mal. Pa mal. Not bad is pamal. Pa mal. Pa mal. Okay. So after this, if you want to say that you are feeling so, not good, not bad, maybe okayish, then how do you say that? Com, si, com, sa, com, si, com, sa, com, si, com, sa, com, si, com, sa, com, si, com, sa. So quickly, if you want to say it, it is com si com sa. Com si com sa. Com si com sa. Com si com sa. Repeating it once more. Com si com sa. Let's move ahead. Now, if you want to say you are not feeling very good, not so well, not so good, how do you say that? There's only one word for that. Pa, pa, tre, tre, bia. Pa, tre, bia. Ankita Maru, there is some issue from your side. You will have to see because everybody else is able to look at the screen and I have shared the screen. Pa, tre, bia. Pa, tre, bia. Next, let's see at the word. If you want to say bad, you're not feeling good, you are feeling bad. You can say one single word, mal. 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 On the second screen, somebody has unmuted themselves. I request them to mute themselves because there are a lot of complaints about disturbance from second screen. Second screen, there is a lot of disturbance. So everyone, please mute yourselves. Or the host, could you please mute everyone in the second screen? And one more way of saying bad is sa, va, mal. Sa, va, mal. Sa, va, mal. Sa, va, mal. Now, after this, if somebody is asking you, what is your name? Or how are you? Or anything else, of course, as a courtesy, you will ask the same thing to them, correct? The same thing to them like and you. So how do you say and you and ask the same question to others? There are two ways again, formal and informal. As usual, let's look at the formal way first. A, vous, a, vous, a, vous, a, vous. So the formal way of saying it is a, vous. And how do you say it informally? Et toi, et toi, et toi. So this is like the English alphabet A. ET is pronounced as the English alphabet A. A, et vous, et toi. Et vous, et toi. Okay. Next, let's see how to say I'm happy to meet you. Again, I'm happy to meet you has only one word which can be used in both the situations. Please listen to the pronunciation very carefully. It is a little difficult. Not difficult, just big actually. On, Sean, they. On, Sean, they. On, Sean, they. Enchante. Enchante. On, Sean, they. Enchante. Enchante. In the screen too, still there is some disturbance. I request the host to please mute everybody except for me in screen too. Yeah, enchante. Yes, people who have written it down, it's correct. Enchante. Moving to the next page. Now, how do you say thank you in French? Let's look at thank you. A very simple word. Merci. 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 Not messy, merci. R. But the R is very quick. Merci. Merci. There's a dog barking, so I'm pausing for now. Yeah. Merci. Now, if you want to say please, how do we say please? How do we say please? There are two ways, formal and informal. Okay, merci is not available on the second screen. I have put it now. Formal and informal ways of saying please. Still, vous, vous, play, play. Still, vous, play. Still, vous, play. Still, vous, play. Yeah, so Apurva has written it down in Hindi for us. In the first screen, Apurva has written it down in Hindi, and that is perfect. She has written it down perfectly. So thank you for that. Still, vous, play. Not till, still, still. Still, woo, play. Still, woo, play. Still, woo, play. And informally, it is called still, the, play. Still, the, play. Still, the, play. Still, the, play. I don't think the pronunciations can be given in Hindi. If you want, you can write it down for yourself anytime. Still, woo, play. Still, the, play. Now the next word, let's see how to say you're welcome. Here, you're welcome is the welcome which we say if somebody is telling us thank you. So that welcome we have two words. Formally, now this is a big word. Please pay attention, everybody. Please be here. Je vous en prie. 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 Repeating one last time. Je vous en prie. And informally, it is a little easier. The, rien. The, rien. The, rien. The, rien. The, rien. Yes. So let's look at the next word now, which is excuse me. Excuse me is said in same way, formally and informally. Excusez, excusez moi. Excusez moi. Excusez moi. Excusez moi. Excusez moi. Okay. Now let's see the next word. How to say yes. Again, only one word for it. We. 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 Yeah, you have to say we, but instead of starting normally like in English, you make a circle first. You make a O with your mouth and then say we. We. Make a O and then say we. 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 Look at my lip sync so you will understand. We. The oo is not very sharp. It is not oo-we. It is we. Just make a round and then say we. 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 I hope everybody is repeating after me. We. And how to say no? No is easy. No. 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 After this, let's look at the last word. Au revoir. It is bye. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. That is how you say bye. So with this, we finish all the basic greetings in French. I know you might have a few pronunciation doubts or you might be confused with some words. Of course, it is the first time. But I don't want to waste time of 300 people for that. So what we will do is after the class ends, of course, I'm sending you all the study material. With that, I will send you a voice note. The voice note will have the pronunciations of each and every word. So you can listen to it as many times as you want and revise. So this way we are saving on time and we are not even wasting others' time. Okay? Yeah. So it will be sent to you today itself. Now let's move to alphabets. The reason why we do greetings first and alphabets later is that in languages like French, we already know the alphabets. Writing, it's same, English ABCD. And secondly, it helps you in developing pronunciation. Even while teaching in school, in teaching kids, we tend to give them basic words first and then move to alphabets. So let's move to alphabets now. I'll just share my screen for both the slides to alphabets. Host, I need you to enable screen sharing for me in second screen. Could you please enable screen sharing for me in the second screen? I got it. Okay. So I hope the alphabets are being seen in both the sessions, session 1 and session 2. Again, don't worry, I'm going to send this everything written to you. All these pictures, files will be sent to you. Alphabets are not visible in the first screen. Okay. Yeah. Now I think alphabets will be visible in the first screen. Now please check. Now is it visible? Yeah. Perfect. So alphabets, yeah, you can stop typing on the chat now. So one good news for you all is that alphabets in writing are same as English, A to Z, exactly the same. So we save on one thing. But secondly, the pronunciation is completely different. Completely different pronunciation. So if you see the pronunciation that I am sending you, Okay, what you can do is, everybody right now, you all have a pen and paper with you. You can write down the Hindi pronunciations. Whoever wants it can write it down right now when we are pronouncing. So it will be easier for you. Okay. So let's start with the pronunciations. If you see here, the letters are written at the top and its pronunciation below. The pronunciation is written in English, but if you find Hindi more convenient or the Devanagari script more convenient, you can write it down for yourself while we are doing it. Also, we'll be practicing the same drill. I say the letter, you repeat it after me, but on mute. So let's begin. A, 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 B, 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 C, C, C. Group 2 has a constant issue of somebody unmuting themselves. So if the host could just mute that person permanently, if it is possible. Yeah. A, B, C, D, O, O, F, F. I'm repeating from the beginning again now. A, B, C, D, O, F. Okay. So after this, if you look at the next letter, English letter G is pronounced as J. English letter G is pronounced as J. J. It's okay if you don't write in the chat box to repeat some letters, because after a few letters, I will be repeating everything once more. So don't worry. I'll keep on repeating it 4-5 times. J. English letter G is pronounced as J in French. J. H is called Ash. 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 Then I is called E. 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 Repeating from the beginning now. A, B, C, D, O, F, J, Ash, E. Now, English letter J is pronounced as G in French. So it's ulta. J is pronounced as G and G is pronounced as J. J. Sorry, this is pronounced as G. G. A, B, C, D, O, F, J, Ash, E, G. Now let's move ahead. K is called Ka. 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 Now a few easy letters. L, M N O. These are pronounced as English only. L M N O. After that, T is called pay. 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 Let's start from the beginning again. A, they, say, they, a, F, J, ash, E, G, ka, L, M, N, O, pay. Okay. I hope everybody is clear till here. Let's move ahead. English letter Q is pronounced as who. 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 After that, English letter R is pronounced as air. 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 S is pronounced the same. S. 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 And T is say. 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 Again, starting from the beginning so that you revise it once more. A, they, say, they, a, F, J, ash, E, G, ka, L, M, N, O, pay. Who, air, S, say. I hope everyone is clear till here. Even if you have some doubts, you forget some pronunciation, do not worry. The voice notes will be sent. R is air, air. The air around us, hava, that air. Yeah, air, exactly. Let's move ahead. U. U is called U. U. V is called they. 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 Now W, a little long pronunciation, but it's easy. Do, blur, they. Do, blur, they. Do, blur, way. Do, blur, way. Do, blur, way. So, dupla way literally means double V. In English, if you want to translate it, dupla way means double V. So, V is way, W is dupla way. I would request not to post any unnecessary chats in the chat box, please. Let's move to X. X is called X. 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 After X, we have Y. Now, Y has a little different word. So please pay attention. Be there with me. Y is called E. Grec. E. Grec. E. Grec. E. Grec. Y. And last one, Z is called Z. 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 Let's repeat once more from the beginning. A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H, E, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, W, X, X, Y, Y, Z, Z. So I want everybody to take 1 minute and please revise AZ. Go through it, try to pronounce it by yourself. And if you have any doubts, you can mark it so that when I send the audios, you can look out for that letter. Yeah, please don't put any unnecessary chat. It's disturbing for others. I'll just take 1 minute. You all can revise and mark your doubts so that we don't waste time for others. Mark everything, and whenever I send you the audios, we can just go through it. Okay, let's repeat one last time and then we move to the next part. A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H, E, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Z. Yes. So now let's move to the next topic. We'll be doing a bit of grammar now. That is articles. So I have not shared my screen yet. I'm on the previous screen only, but I'm giving you a brief of the articles. So please listen to me and be with me. Don't look at the screen because the screen will have alphabets on it only. So as you know, English has articles. The articles in English are a, and the. Correct? So the same way, French also has articles. And one very important thing is that articles are very important in French. French people don't leave articles anywhere. They will put articles before every word necessary. I will share the screen. Please be patient. When we have to read the notes, I will share the screen. So what articles do we have in French? Let me tell you that. French has two types of articles, definite and indefinite. Two types of articles, definite and indefinite. So what is a definite article? Our English article the. English article the is the definite article. And the English articles a or an are the indefinite articles. So let's look at the screen. I'm sharing the screen in a moment. I have to share screen for two places. So please cooperate with me. I have shared the screen for both the groups now. One more thing that we need to know now is that in French, the articles change with the number and gender of the word, which means that there's a different article for masculine items or the male things. There is a different article for feminine, that is female. There is a different article for the word starting with vowels, and there is different article for plural words. Okay, so masculine, feminine, singular, plural, everything has different articles. Okay, so let's see the definite articles first. You have to repeat after me the definite articles. L, 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 L. L means the for masculine singular words. For all the masculine singular words, la means the. Now I would want nobody to write messages in between because I'm going to put something in the chat box. That is the example. Please don't put anything in the chat box now because I'm going to put examples there. Example. The first example is lo stilo. Lo stilo. I'm putting it on the other group. The pen. Lo stilo. The pen. Lo stilo. The pen. One more thing that you all have to know, and I forgot to tell you, there is no neuter gender in French. So all living things and all non-living things will have a gender. They will either be masculine or they will be feminine. Everything. So that is why we have a pen which is called stilo, and pen also has a gender. Pen is masculine. So that is why we use le. Repeat with me, le, stilo. Now let's look at the definite article for feminine singular words. La. La. La is the for feminine singular. I'm giving an example. La gomme. La gomme. La, gomme, the eraser. So the word gomme, eraser is feminine in French. The word eraser or a gomme is feminine in French. That is why we use the article la. La. Screen 2, are you not able to hear me or are you all able to hear me? I hope screen 2 can hear me. Okay. Okay, fine. You all are able to hear. Perfect. La, la.
Both the screens you are heard.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. La, la. Yeah, Drashti, I'll just come to your doubt after a few minutes after completing this. Third, L apostrophe. L apostrophe is used in front of any word starting with a vowel. Any word starting with a vowel uses L apostrophe. Let me give you an example. L'avion. L'avion or the aeroplane. It is starting with A and A is a vowel. That is why we use L apostrophe. So we have done 3 articles. All the 3 mean same. All the 3 words mean the only. La, la, and L apostrophe. Now let's look at the last one. Lay. 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 Okay. There's a doubt here how to pronounce L apostrophe. So L apostrophe will not have a pronunciation in itself without having any word to follow. But whenever you put it in front of a word, it becomes la only. L'avion. Quickly, together. You just add L to the spelling of the word with which you are adding it. Okay? There is no specific pronunciation for L apostrophe. What we do is just add an L in front of the word and pronounce it together. For example, we looked at the example of avion, right? So it became l'avion. L plus avion. And let's look at lay. Lay is plural. Lay. Lay. Example for lay is lay. Let's take the same example. Lay stilo. Depends. Lay stilo. I'm putting it in the other group. Lay. La. La. Lay. La. La. Lay. After that, let's move to the indefinite ones. What are indefinite? Okay, you want an example with vowel U? I'll give it to you towards the end. Let me just complete this. What are indefinite articles? Indefinite articles are your a or an in English and also some. In plural, a or an becomes some, right, in English? So the same way, here also it will become some. One thing, a good news may be that you don't have different words for a and an here. You can use the same word. So let's see. Trisha has a doubt. Trisha has a doubt that L apostrophe. So I will tell you what it means. L apostrophe, the meaning of L apostrophe is the, and after that, masculine or feminine word starting with a vowel. So simply it means that L apostrophe is used in front of vowels. And moksha, it is pronounced as le stilo. Le, you don't pronounce the S, you only pronounce le. Le stilo. Let's look at the indefinite ones now. First one is uh. Uh. Is used for masculine singular nouns. Again, let's look at an example. What word should we take now? Okay. The example is un livre. Un livre. It means a book. Un livre. It means a book. Now, what if the words are feminine? What if it is feminine? Let's take a feminine example. Yun pom. Yun pom. Apple is feminine. Yun pom and apple. Yun pom and apple. And let's look at the last one. They. They is used for plural. Masculine or feminine plural words. You use they if you want to say some. I please request everybody to stop posting unnecessary messages. It is very confusing for others and disturbing too. And I might miss some important doubts because I don't read if I see some unnecessary conversation going on. They, let's take the same example. They livre. I will pronounce everything again. Please wait. Okay. So what is vowel is plural? If it is plural, then you have to use le. Anywhere if it is plural, you will use le, indefinite. La, la, L apostrophe, le. All the four mean the. La is used for masculine singular nouns. La is used for feminine singular nouns. L apostrophe is used for masculine or feminine singular nouns in front of a vowel. And le is used for masculine or feminine plural, any plural noun, indefinite. Now moving to indefinite ones, yun de. Is used for masculine singular. Yun is used for feminine singular. And they is used for plural, which means some, masculine or feminine. And here there is no different word for vowels. There are a lot of doubts in the chat. I know that. I'm going through all of that one by one. Okay. I have been asked how can we understand when to use definite and when to use indefinite articles. So see, this is very simple like in English only. Wherever you feel the need of using the, you can use definite. And wherever you want to use a or an or some, you will use indefinite. Neville is asking if there are some change in vowels. No, honestly, there is no change. It is A-E-I-O-U like in English, but there is an exception. We also consider Y, letter Y as vowel sometimes, but it is an exception. Okay. The pronunciation, somebody asked me pronunciation. They livre. They livre. And vowel is pronounced as voyelle. 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 Yeah, voyelle means vowel. I'm repeating the pronunciations for everything. La, la, le, L apostrophe, and yun, de. Okay. And now How to classify the gender? Yes, that question also came in before. I'll tell you. Actually, there is no specific way of classifying the gender of objects. Whenever you learn a new word, you need to by heart it with its gender. Like today, we learned a few words like livre. Livre is masculine. Then we learned stilo. Stilo is also masculine. Then there was cryo. No, cryo has not come. Gom. Gom is feminine. So whenever you learn a new word, it is obligatory that you by heart it with its gender. There is no other hack. But actually, when you start practicing, no, it becomes easier. I don't have the examples written in the study material, so I would suggest everybody to note down the examples from the chat box. I am going to send you this picture, but the examples are not written. Yeah, voyelle means vowel. And somebody asked me the example of L apostrophe. I have written it already up only, l'avion. L'avion, it means the aeroplane. Everybody can go through these letters once, and I will repeat the pronunciation once more. Le, la, le, L apostrophe. En, yun, de. Le, la, le, L apostrophe. En, yun, de. Okay, I will do one thing. Drashti is asking to send pronunciation with all the vowels. I can send it to you on WhatsApp because right now it will waste a lot of time. I will ask the host to send it to you. And one more thing.
There are some questions on the second screen. Just check.
Yeah. Example pronunciation is done. Can you tell an example of they? Example of they is also already given in the chat. They livre. They livre means some books. And how to pronounce lay with the vowel word. Okay. See. Lay with the vowel words will be pronounced. Let me take an example. Les avions, the aeroplanes. Like we discussed in the beginning, if you remember, whenever the second word is starting with the vowel, the previous word last letter has to be pronounced properly. Remember, we discussed this in the beginning. Whenever something is starting with a vowel in the second word, the first letter will be pronounced, the first word, last letter will be pronounced properly. So this becomes les avions. Les avions. I will do one thing. Whenever I'm sending the pronunciation of these letters, I will speak and send pronunciation of one example also. Okay? Yes. Okay. I hope this much is clear for everyone. Just go through the letters. L, la, le, L apostrophe, yun, de. Somebody is finding it difficult to find those examples, but please, you will have to find it. It is in the chat only because my chat has also gone up. And if I try to find it right now, others will be wasting time. So it would be better if you find it for yourself. Otherwise, I'm sending it in the audio that I send it to you by tonight. Okay?
Request everyone to put your videos off.
And Apurva, it is les avions. Les avions. Okay? So I hope everybody is clear till now. I will share the examples in the audio. Okay. So now I'm just giving you a minute to go through these, then we move to the next topic. Read, it is lay indefinite and they in indefinite. Lay indefinite, they in indefinite. I'm changing the shared screen. So this part will let you pronounce or ask different questions. Now, if you have any doubts related to articles, please try to wait. Let the audios come. In audios, I will try to clear all your doubts. Okay. Now we are moving to basic question and answers. Basic question answers will help you to understand and talk in French a little more, like have a basic conversation with a complete stranger. This will help you to have basic conversation with a complete stranger. I hope both the screens can see basic question answer file in front of them. Okay. I hope everybody can see basic question answer file in front of them. So there's an ambulance passing by. Just after it leaves, we'll start. Okay. Let's start. So the first question is something that, yes, I will send this material. You don't have to worry. I will send all of this material. Okay. You don't have to write this. The first question is something that we have already done in the greetings. But of course, if you meet somebody for the first time, the first thing that we ask them is, what is your name? So here are the two ways, formal and informal ways of asking someone, what is your name? Como, vous, appelez, vous. I'm moving a little fast here because this we have already done. Como, vous, appelez, vous. That is formal. And como, tu, t'appelles. Como, vous, appelez, vous. Como, tu, t'appelles. Both of these things mean, what is your name? Como vous appelez-vous is formal. Como tu t'appelles is informal. We have already done this in the greetings worksheet, so I am not pressurizing on it. And the answer also we have done. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. And of course, after that, you will fill in the blank with your name. It means, what is your name? Let's look at the second question. The second question is also done. Second question is also done, which means, how are you? We did the formal and informal form both, but I'm repeating. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. Como, tale, vous. This was the formal way, and there are two informal ways. Como, stava. Como, stava. Como, stava. Or one more way, stava, Ça va? Comment allez-vous? Comment ça va? Ça va? Again, we have done this in the greetings worksheet and we have done a list of answers. I have not mentioned one answer here because your answer for how are you is not fixed. You have huge amount of answers like we did in the previous worksheet. Good, bad, not bad, okay, okay. So you can go through that worksheet for the answers and select the answer for yourself, of course, every time you feel different. Now, the two questions which we are doing for the first time. The two questions which we are doing for the first time, I'm moving to that part. What is your age and where do you live? First, what is your age? Again, we have two ways of saying it, formally and informally. So this thing you have to by heart only. Almost everything has a way to speak formally and informal also. So let's look at the formal way first. Quel, repeat after me please. Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge avez-vous? This is the full way. And now let's look at the informal way. Quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu? Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge as-tu? I hope this is clear. And for the answer, you say J dash on. The blank here is for numbers. We are yet to do the numbers, and once we do it, you can fill in the blank with your actual age. J dash on. J dash on. J dash on. Repeating the whole thing again. Quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge as-tu? And the answer is J dash on. And the number, how to fill in, you will be learning when we do the numbers, okay? And let's look at the fourth question. If you want to ask somebody, where do you stay or where do you live? How do you ask that? Again, two ways, formal first and then informal. Où habitez? H is silent. H is silent. Please don't pronounce H. Où habitez vous? Où habitez vous? Où habitez vous? This was the formal way, and now let's look at the informal way. Où habites-tu? Où habites-tu? Où habites-tu? Repeating both the questions again. Où habitez-vous? Où habites-tu? So this is the question, where do you live? And how do you answer? The answer will be j'habite à, j'habite à, and then name of your city. So suppose you live in Mumbai. So you will say j'habite à Mumbai. J'habite à Mumbai. Repeating once more. Habitez-vous? Où habites-tu? J'habite à, and then name of your city. I'm just imagining or expecting most of you all are from Mumbai. So you can say Mumbai. Or you can fill in the blank with whichever place you belong to. Okay. Everyone, please go through this once.
Ashni,
Yes, ma'am.
are we winding up now for today?
We can, but we have one more topic remaining because we started a little late. Numbers are pending yet.
Okay.
So 10 minutes more?
Yeah.
10 minutes is fine? Okay. Okay, somebody is asking me if habite and habit are two different questions, are two different words or the same words. The question for this, the answer for this will be clear to you in the next class when we learn verbs. Okay? Yeah. And I'm not repeating anything currently, but as I told you, I will send all the voice notes. I'm sending everything on voice notes. So I don't want to waste time of the other 200 people. We will do it by voice notes and you can listen to it as many times as you want to. Anyways, we are getting a bit late for the next session. Many of you all are participating in that. Yes. So I'm moving to the last part for the day. Numbers. I'm sharing with both the screens. One thing that I need you all to know is that here I'm sharing numbers from 1 to 100 with you for your reference. But we are doing numbers only from 1 to 20, the basic numbers. Otherwise, if you see, actually not till 100, I've sent you the numbers till more than thousands. 10,000 also I've sent you, see below. I've sent you everything so you can study ahead for sure. But currently for basic, we are learning numbers from 1 to 20. So let's begin. 0. 0. Repeat after me, please. 0. Un. 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 Deux. 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 Trois. 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 Quatre. 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 Cinq. 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 Six. Seize. Seize. Set. 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 I will repeat everything, don't worry, and I'll repeat in English also. Set. Wheat. 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 Nerve. 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 These. 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 I'm repeating 1 to 10 again. This time, first I will be telling the number in English and then in French. 0, 0. 1, 1. 2, the. 3, through. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, set. Please note here I'm not pronouncing the P. Set. 8, wheat. 8, wheat. 9, nerve. 9, nerve. 10, these. 10, these. Let's move to 11 now. 11 is owns. 11 is owns. Owns. 12, do's. 12, do's. 13, tres. 13, tres. 14, 14. 14, 14. 15, cans. 15, cans. 16, says. 16, says. 17, these set. 17, these set. 18, these wheat. 18, these wheat. 19, these nerve. 19, these nerve. And the last one, 20, van. 20, van. I understand many of you all have to attend the second session, and I'm sorry that we are late today because of starting late, and it was the first time. But eventually,
I would just
yeah, ma'am.
I would just like to say that one is the delay that has happened. There were a lot of people who were joining and leaving in the starting. So my
Okay.
request for tomorrow is that once you've joined, please do not leave. Because in admitting and re-admitting, we are wasting a lot of time. Tomorrow, we will start sharp at 5 and we will not be admitting anybody thereafter. So please, unless you have a very genuine reason, please put your reason on WhatsApp before tomorrow. Please put that today itself.
And just one more thing, I'm not repeating any number right now, but I will send it on voice note. So you can hear it as many times as you want. Okay, so that's easier for everyone.
We hope that this, the first day of the French, the introduction to language of French has really benefited you all. And if it has so, you can please, we will be opening up the WhatsApp chat for y'all for another 1 hour where you can give your feedback, ask questions, and then again, we will be switching it to admin rights. So you have 1 hour, the WhatsApp will be open for y'all to give your feedback and to raise your questions. We will see to it that your questions will be answered tomorrow during the session. But please put the questions today right away.
Yeah, and one more request, please try to revise whatever we have done today, and I'll try to send all the audios by tonight. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.